winter, sometimes Malaga, they kind of mellow, and I wish to have some good friends for overseas, and just to have different people to ride with and stuff. And that you guys came here, it was a treat. It was just so cool to ride with you guys. Especially see Chase running all the spots that we usually ride, and yeah, the things he done in those spots, like, it's just unreal.
There's so many crazy training objects here. I mean, yeah, we rode so much wild training shit.
Definitely excited to see Chase, like, having so much fun hitting all these crazy spots that I knew he would love. Like, when he rode the big training, few hits he got really high, and coming down, I know that feeling, and I know, like, in that moment he was like, oh my god, that's so cool. Sometimes, like, if you live your whole life here, and all the spots, we have a lot of really good spots, but even if it's many spots, if you ride the same stuff all the time, sometimes, of course, you feel like riding something different. And in the ditch, I have an idea for a while, but we always talk about it, we never really did it. So this time with you guys, we're thinking, oh, we should do this, what we should ride, and then I thought, like, okay, maybe we make that thing I always have in mind, and see how it works. And yeah, it worked out really good, kind of how I imagined it would be. It was super fun. One of the things that I love, and a few of my really close friends love too, is when we travel to other countries or anywhere to do riding, we always find our time to check things out like these ones. I think that makes a whole really cool experience where you don't feel like you went to some country just to ride bikes in a square, or you feel really lucky because you got to see things that you always saw in books, always kind of dream about it, or never even thought that you're gonna be there someday. And now it's cool, it happens through riding, and that's why it's pretty cool to have your time to go and enjoy the different cultures and sights to see. Yeah, el chorro. I know. Oh, explication for el chorro. El chorro is a group of these mountains, a big canyon, where 100 years ago they built this big dam. So the king could see the construction. They built this pathway kind of go along the canyon, and it's why it's called the Camino del Rey, is the way of the king.
When Joe told me that we possibly might be going there, this was a couple weeks before the trip even started, and when he told me about it, I had never heard anything about it, and I just went back home and just searched some videos on YouTube and kind of just looked around online at some stuff about it and did some research, and I definitely say that my first impression was like, holy shit, like why the fuck are we gonna go there? This is nuts. Like, obviously I've never been to a place like that or experienced anything like that, and I knew that there's a possibility that it might be gone soon. Well, not gone, but I heard that they're gonna be fixing it up and making it not as sketchy, so it'll be more of a tourist spot, because right now it's more, I guess you would say, an adventure spot.
The cool thing about this Camino del Rey is that it's not like a touristy thing that you can just go just do it. You need some claim equipment and stuff to do it, so it's really cool when you're there. No one else over there, it's you and your friends, and yeah, you feel like that you're in a very special moment.
It's so surreal being there. I mean, just the whole time. I really didn't know like how long it was or anything, and I kind of asked somebody like as we started to do it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it's like 5 or 6 miles long." And my jaw just like dropped. I was like, "What? Like it's that long?" There's like never a point where you can like turn around or anything, and of course there's tons of sketchy spots.
Steve, what happened?
What fell through? I'll suck if I lost my screw right now. Oh my god. Wow, that would suck.
This one's falling apart. Just watch out. 200 feet.
You're really excited to go there, but you know you're gonna be really scared, like really scared. Even because if you go with a lot of people too, you're kind of scared for everyone too. You know, and some mistake can go really bad, like deathly bad. Yeah, and when you take people like they've never been there, you know everything, all the different stuff you have to go through, and I just find it when you take people's kind of scared already of thinking like, oh my god, that's crazy, and then you know what's coming after, and you're like, oh my god, you know what you have to do later. That's pretty funny. Like almost like, it's kind of feeling right in the head. You see people scared and then really smiling and having fun.
We got to the last part of it, and you had to rappel down, I don't know, probably like 100-foot cliff, which I've never done anything like that, so I like barely knew what I was doing, but I figured that it would be alright since other people did it in front of me. But I remember just getting to the last part and like looking down and just being like, I want to be down there, like so bad.
Can't wait to be on the ground.
Once you get on the ground and you look up and see how sketchy what you're walking on is and how thin like the actual layer of cement is, it's just crazy. And you know that that's how the whole thing is. And yeah, you definitely get a better perspective of what you're doing from below. I don't think you would want to do it as much if you knew what it looked like underneath before. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely say it was one of the coolest experiences I've ever had, hands down.
When I'm in Arroyo de la Miel, on these trails, I almost in the middle of the city, and yeah, it makes me realize how lucky we are to have something like that. It's crazy how many new kids they run in there the trails. People coming from all different towns, and it's really cool. Man, I wish like we had more stuff like that when I started right here years ago.
you could be in the worst mood ever and jump that thing, and you're gonna be pretty psyched after you hit it for sure.